Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Yeah, man, now, move settings nation. Now, welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase. Another one that we're going to bring another reason on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but to find the reason insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then put a like on the video. Now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now, nation, a police source has leaked information to the Gleaner that the police force conducted a raid and the following the Blueprint Ministries after a 22-year-old law student was reported missing by her parents. Now, upon police investigation, the grill on her Cornwall Courts Montego Bay home had the padlocks broken, which led the police to assume foul play. After investigations and the raid, she was found to be located in the following the Blueprint Ministries commune. Now, nation, North American law enforcement have always stated that anytime a criminal organization is disrupted or taken down by the police force, there are always copycat organizations that spring up, and this could have deadly consequences. So much so that Councillor Doreen Hutchinson, councillor for the area of Curran Hall Division in St. Mary, in which the following Blueprint Ministries is located, says she hopes the police maintain their close watch on the church organization. Now, she also told the Gleaner that the police visit was largely because of the concern of the residents in her division. The councillor was also quoted as saying, in terms of their church and suggestions that they are a cult, I cannot say, but residents have concerns. She said they are way down deep in the Bell Hill community and it's one way in and one way out. Residents have reported that many high-end vehicles go in and out, mostly at nights. Sounds very similar to reports made by residents about the Pathway Church, led by now deceased Kevin Smith. Now, the organization was founded, it is said, in 2002 by an individual named Vincent who continues to lead the group along with William Lenke. Now, residents in the area, along with the parents of the last student who was reportedly abducted but then later seen in an online ceremony from the group's YouTube page, stating that she wasn't abducted but that she left on her own free will. Now, they're saying that this seems very similar to the level of brainwash shown by members of the Pathway Church, as her parents state that if she left on her own free will, why were the padlocks broken? And they're stating that because of the commune's remote location, if the same actions were to take place on this compound, it would be highly unlikely that the outside world would even hear of it. Now, against the advice of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Gleaner visited the area and spoke with some members of the FTB group, which stated that they are not a cult organization, but are rather a rapture band, which is awaiting the second coming. Followers of the movement say that the world is at end times and they are in preparation mode, responding to LNG White's call to leave the city and to isolate themselves in the countryside. The Gleaner reported that Advents believe that White, who is also a co-founder of the denomination, was divinely inspired. Sounds similar to the statements made by Kevin Smith. Now, the tabloid also reported that there are many professionals from various sectors such as medical, financial, education, you name it, who are confirmed members of this organization, which would confirm reports made by residents that as remote as the location is, they have reportedly seen high-end vehicles. That means we're not talking about nothing Toyota related. Unless we are talking about something on the Crown line. But it seems like residents are talking about the Audi, the BM, the Benz. You name the cars that show affluence. Nation, some serious things definitely take place on the island. And it was also disclosed by the JCF when the Pathway Church made headline news that there are many similar organizations scattered across the island. After these parents were concerned about their daughter, went to check on her and realized that she was missing, the Jamaica Constabulary Force have seemingly stumbled up on another one. The Constabulary Force, however, on this occasion could make no arrest, as the only reason they had for visiting the commune is based on the reports made by the 22-year-old law student's parents, who said that she was abducted and that she had made mention of this organization, who it is said to also has a branch in Portmore, St. Catherine. And since the quote-unquote victim has stated that she has left on her own free will, and no, she has not been abducted. For one, the officers could not forcibly remove her from the compound, as she is 22 years of age. And everyone found on the premises seem to have chosen to be there. But talk to me in the comment section. But if you feel like say, we're going to see a whole heap of reports now being made about these organizations or these groups or whatever you want to call them, a cult, a church, whatever is the description. Because in this day and age, especially with the advent of technology, remember we always used to hear the singing and the clapping them deep in the bush. I heard of the singing and the clapping them deep in the bush. Now because people have phone and information and travel globally in a real time. Now based on what take place, the man to be Pathway Church. We know this for a fact. People's senses are now heightened. We hear the talk of brainwash. And you know, some people might just feel like it's just a saying or just a term. But would you believe that despite all of what has been exposed in the media, with all our take place with Kevin Smith, all of the things that he has done prior to being deceased, there are still followers so loyal to the individual that they are stating that they plan to visit the funeral home and take the body, even though the location of said funeral home has never been disclosed. It is said that they are using their connections to have the location uncovered. Now after all our take place, they could have still have people who are loyal to an individual like that. Even if these individuals were not at the Pathway Church when them things take place, just to see the proof that it did take place. No formal loyalty enough for the day to an individual who has committed these type of atrocities. And the fact that ex-members have stated that yes, they do believe that individuals think so highly of that individual that they would do anything. Now if this type of mindset is the same mindset taking place at this facility, then as the councillor says, it is definitely a cause for concern and show up the police maintain a presence in the area. It is so rural that in one place where you can go patrol, and on the streets and on a place to patrol. So all the police can really do is keep an ear out for any reports being made about, you know, something that take place in that specific location. But talk to me in the comment section. But I still want to call Jaden Chase, the news correspondent. You know the settings, and for those who don't, yeah, man, now move settings, fam, and now we don't need no ladder. And my sentiments, of course, for you and yours. Well, first and foremost, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through, but you like the reason, and of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you right now that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon. Yeah, put it on all. This is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning, join the discussion. Comment section up me 24/7, never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. You know the thing, just be respectful and mindful as stated about the guidelines. Yeah man, move settings fam. My sentiments for you and yours are to live, love and prosper. Stay tuned to the reason again.